So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Chance! He's scored! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Back would it go. Haaland! Cleared away. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gundogan goes short. He's got away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Garnacho. And here's Ericsson. Mazraoui. Garnacho.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mazraoui got a long way forward to join the attack. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ericsson. Garnacho. Doku. Vardiol. And that is out of play. Vardiol. Diogo Dalot can get it clear.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mazraoui.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lewis. Vardiol.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Doku. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doku had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Pinches it off him. Half an hour played now. Lewis. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that's a throw-in.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played towards the other side. Ah, he's given it away. Haaland. And it's Eriksen. Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide. Gundogan. Doku. Looking understandably energised after his goal. The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland.
Oh, really well played.
Doku. And he's managed to get free.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Now Ugarte. And Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. The final seconds now. Lewis promptly onto that, and that is that. Lewis. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vardiol. Now Ruben Diaz. Kusanov. Lewis. And Kusanov. Højlund. And it's Eriksen. Ugarte. Eriksen. Nico Gonzalez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. And it's Eriksen. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Lewis. Eriksen. Nico Gonzalez. Gundogan. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ruben Diaz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he cuts out the supply. Now Lewis. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, that's a key interception. Ugarte. To Eriksen. And he's forced to go back. De Ligt. Garnacho. Now Ugarte. Garnacho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eriksson. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Gundogan.
Vardiol.
Doku. Haaland. And here's Doku. Doku.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a shade optimistic.
Diogo Dalot.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Now Ugarte. And it's Eriksson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that is a nice touch. Haaland. Pass is just off target.
Bruno Fernandes.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Nico Gonzalez.
And he welcomes it in. And that is masterful defending.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets a good foot in there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hoyland. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's another good win of the ball. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, how will we look back? Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, we're on the way. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Ugarte. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Bruno Fernandes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vardiol.
Now it's Doku. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Garnacho. Ugarte. Now Heaven. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ugarte. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Doku. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Garnacho. Højlund. And it's Eriksson. Ugarte. Eriksson. Had a shot. Just off target.
Ugarte just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Still goalless. He's picked his way through. Haaland! And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland.
Vardiol.
Looks to clip it forward.
Diogo Dalot.
Promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get rid. And it's lofted through here.
Diogo Dalot.
Steaming on goalwards. Ugarte. He's in plenty of space here. Mazraoui. Oh, they could break here.
Hoyland.
Ugarte. In with the challenge. And Garnacho.
Nico Gonzalez.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's an early cross. Tries to get it clear.
Hoyland.
And here's Haaland.
Ugarte. Hoyland.
Bruno Fernandes. Eriksson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Hoyland. Now it's Eriksson. Mazraoui.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Diogo Dalot.
Does really well to win the ball there.
Gundogan.
And that has been slung wide. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eriksson. And here's Hoyland. Oh, that's well spotted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's managed to get free.
There will be
Lewis.
1 minute added time.
Diogo Dalot.
And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mazraoui attempts a... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Could be danger here. Is there any support? It's Gundogan! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Mount.
Diogo Dalot.
It is a corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Doku. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Manchester United still this single goal behind. And that is as far as they're going to go.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found the way through. And that's a Doku!
Attendance for this match was
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Doku is offering a wry smile there.
substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Time and again they are repelled. Doku.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Ligt getting this one clear. De Bruyne.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hoyland. Coming on the field is number 11, Zirkzee.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nico Gonzalez.
De Bruyne. And Guardiol. Now it's Doku.
Ugarte. Guardiol.
And it's De Bruyne.
Ruben Dias.
That's a throw. And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now he's off and running. He could be in here. Now it's Haaland.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bruno Fernandes.
Gonzalez goes sliding in. He is through here.
Diogo Dalot.
Passing nice and neat. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Ortega with the clearance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Ruben Dias.
And Guardiol. Doku. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. Kusanov clears it away.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the number on the board is 3. Gundogan. And it's De Bruyne.
Nico Gonzalez.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be
Added
spot
time
on.
is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Children's announcement.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good... Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter, but it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise, with effectively just one outlet.
Not too much possession football then.
Definitely not. They'll be trying to play with real efficiency.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He gets big! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Diogo Dalot. Højlund, he is onto this.
Chance to finish. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's had a hit. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Nico Gonzalez.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Ruben Dias. And Guardiol. Doku.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ruben Dias.
And it's Gundogan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That is good strength.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He is through here.
And he's intervened well there. Guardiol.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Lindelof gets it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bruno Fernandes making good progress on the right-hand side. He can run onto that. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well played. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Bruno Fernandes. Doku.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ugarte.
Can he get it through? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nico Gonzalez.
Bruno Fernandes! It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Eriksson. Højlund. Diogo Dalot. And here's Haaland. That's good running with the ball. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lewis. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Haaland in with the challenge.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Garnacho. Good driving run. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got the beating of his man. Played out wide. Now it's Doku. Oh, what has happened here? Eriksson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mazraoui. That is good pressure, just how shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Lindelof. And Dalot. Gundogan. Ruben Dias. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ruben Dias, Kusanov, Ruben Dias, Nico Gonzalez, Lindelof kept his eye on it, and he's there. Diogo Dalot. That's a little off target. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. And Guardiol. Now Gundogan. Lindelof did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Gonzalez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Guardiol. No, he's not getting any further than that. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Lewis. And Kusanov. Gundogan. Lewis. Lewis. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution.
Lindelof getting this one clear, and it's Gundogan. And here's Haaland. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Haaland just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Hoyland. Number 25. Ugarte. Coming on the field. Number 7. Mason Mount. Number 11. Zirkzee. Number 18.
Kusanov. Nico Gonzalez. He's played him through. And he's running. Haaland! Now it's Doku. Gundogan. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Haaland. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Diogo Dalot. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Big chop, there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, no joy this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gundogan. And it's De Bruyne. Mount. And it's Casemiro. Eriksson. Diogo Dalot. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Eriksson. Casemiro. Casemiro does really well there. He is strong. Mount. That's a good ball out wide. Mount. Bruno Fernandes gets into some space. Ruben Dias. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
4 added minutes has
Diogo
been indicated.
Dalot picks it up out wide. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lewis kept aware, and referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Zirkzee claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Vitinha, Bernardo Silva. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way.
Well read, nice interception. Otamendi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Well, quite no argument from me on that. Rafael Leao! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Ruben Dias. Back into the middle.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Vitinha! Romero gets good distance on it. Still goalless. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Molina. And it's Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ruben Dias. Martinez. Proves too strong. Good spot, he's seen the run. Face to face with the keeper. Played out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Otamendi. Alvarez. De Paul. De Paul puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Messi plays it short. Mendes attempts a clearance. Tagliafico. There's the hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi. Martinez succumbs to the pressure. De Paul. Fernandes. To McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
In by Messi. Keeper sees it all the way. And it's Bernardo Silva. Martinez. De Paul. Molina. And the flag has stayed down. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, nearly. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got rid. Diogo Costa. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Martinez.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. Best part of an hour, and he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rafael Leao. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rafael Leao. Fired in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Molina gets it clear. Nuno Mendes. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Romero does well to stand firm and defend it. Martinez. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. Martinez. Always onto this. He's through, now is he in? De Paul! Oh, split-second reaction.
De Paul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Nice bit of trickery. So, what can they make of this? João Palhinha. He's looking to win it for them. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there, and it was well...
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vitinha certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That looks a good ball through.
Argentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Martinez. That has ended up in no man's land. The pass has gone astray. Martinez. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
5 minutes left on the clock. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Messi goes short. And it's Messi. Messi. And the cutback. Tries to get it clear. João Palhinha. Vitinha. Hoisted in. That's been cut out, well played. Molina. Now Romero. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established. Nuno Mendes, Rafael Leao. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's certainly onside here. That's really well cleared. Messi. Martinez. Gets a good foot in there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice control. Vitinha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gonzalez, and he's managed to get free. Palacios, Gonzalez, Martinez.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! Portugal are level. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He is through here!
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Hits one! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Cancelo. Now that's well seen too. Palacios. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. And he skips past his man. Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
João Palhinha.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And Bernardo Silva! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bernardo Silva has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And time is up. Portugal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Alvarez. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And they've got a throw. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Messi! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fiddles it through. Oh, Rafael Leao! In for the pieces! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Otamendi. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Romero cuts out the pass. De Paul. He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. Oh, they can break here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
De Paul, and it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. And here's Lautaro, and Martinez! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Decent hit! Oh, what has happened? He's tried one! Header! He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Martinez. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Martinez. João Palhinha. Great ball. Martinez! No mistake. Argentina are level.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Alvarez. To McAllister. Tagliafico. Gets a good foot in there. Played back towards his own goal.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. McAllister. Alvarez. Nice physical challenge. Works it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had a hit! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Portugal take the lead. Martinez. Argentina have a free kick. Romero. Alvarez. João Cancelo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Martinez. There they go, hunting in packs.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's had it nicked away. Ball's out once more.
Portugal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
De Paul. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fernandes. Under an awful lot of pressure. Played back in. He's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva stood his ground strongly.
Turns and goes back.
Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Otamendi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Martinez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Martinez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fernandez. Now it's Gonzalez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good ball out wide. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He has done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tagliafico.
Gonzalez. And now the breakaway. And it's Cancelo. 4 added minutes on the board.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Now it's to Paul.
Gently done.
And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well,
and that is that. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide, and he's managed... Kvaratskhelia! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's on his way, and Messi! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle.
Kvaratskhelia.
That's a little off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Foden, he's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Played towards the other side. Foden. Foden. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Here comes the corner. Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Backward it goes. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. That'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. And that's been won straight back. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Foden. Beckham. And it's Messi. Beckham. Foden. Foden! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's intervened well there. Kvaratskhelia is firing after that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Foden. And here's Messi. Foden. And they're quick to get it back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Hernandez. Now Foden. Undor.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Beckham. Foden. Played out to the left flank.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Mbappe!
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kvaratskhelia. Foden. Beckham. Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get on. Kvaratskhelia! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Some heroic goalkeeping. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal
Here we go again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Pinches it off him.
El dorsal 18. Cambio de
Excellent
jugadores.
challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get onto this? Barcelona come out of the tunnel having... He's gone for goal! Keeper is right behind it.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Mbappe. Undor. And that could set him on his way. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Stood up well to him there. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Beckham. Barcelona in a very solid... Has a shot! Too close for comfort.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Undor. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Doku. It's Pedri. Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez. Fiddles it through. Pedri. Foden. Ball is over the line. Sönchu. Undor. Messi. Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sönchu. Now Foden. Lobbed in behind. Pedri. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Doku. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ah, he's given it away. He is through here. Mbappe. Real chance here. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Foden cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 9, Messi, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 5.
Upamecano takes control of it and he's on the move. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Beckham! And for sure, that was not one of his best. "75 minutes played. Pedri. And he's in on goal. Climbs up big. It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. And he's managed to get free. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lofted upfield, and he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
That is a brilliant interception. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Ihan. Now Foden. And he cuts out the supply. Upamecano looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got away. Doku. Hernandez. Pedri. And here's Coman! Oh, he's been caught napping. Doku chooses to go back. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
A case now of complete control. Ihan did incur the wrath of the referee, and that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Doku claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. Can he put it away? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bernardo Silva. João Palhinha. Martinez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's to Paul. Pinches it off him. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's played him through. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gets a good foot in there. McAllister. Portugal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Fernandez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tagliafico. Looks to go up and over, and he was alert to it. João Cancelo is there to clear. Chance here to counter. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that is a little undercooked. Fernandes. Molina. De Paul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Paul really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. And it's Cancelo.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Martinez. And here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. Rafael Leao! And that has been clubbed away. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Palhinha. Molina.
To Messi.
Now it's Martinez.
And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Stood up well to him there.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Vitinha. The ball has bounced loose now.
De Paul. No, again there's no way through. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He is just caressing the ball.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Referee has just said play on. Messi.
He has found the way through.
Romero.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's in plenty of space here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bernardo Silva demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gonzalez. And Fernandez. That's a little off target. Gonzalez. He could be in here. So much time and space here. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. Vitinha. Ronaldo might just make this.
And here's Messi. Foot in.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi climbs up big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Gonzalez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Número 17, número 10, número 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, número 19,
João Palhinha.
Jota.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
And that's that.
Portugal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Any reflections on what you've...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion,
It adds to a massive sense of occasion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be...
Big chance! Goal! Portugal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Molina. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's really well cleared. Tries to dink it through. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Messi.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Paul. To Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Paul. De Paul stood his ground strongly. Shifted upfield.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Portugal take the lead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Otamendi. And he's had it nicked away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Molina. De Paul. Messi. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Otamendi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Molina. That'll be a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Messi has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Cleared away. And he goes cross-field. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alvarez. Martinez. Alvarez. Alvarez finds himself offside. Otamendi. That could spell trouble, and he's found a way past. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. That's a fine interception. Tagliafico. De Paul. Alvarez. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. A heavy challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got away. And that has been clubbed away. Bruno Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just 5 minutes left. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. Bernardo Silva really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And he's straight offside. And that's that. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.